You ain't got your phone with your fantasy app.
Oh yeah.
There's some of these matchups. Just in case, so you won't have to look back into the screen. You don't be editing.
Y'all projections at 1:30.
Well, I ain't got players in. You know, I'm waiting for Randall Cobb to get in my lineup.
Yeah, I saw that trade. You with me? Yeah, I saw that trade.
I had to shake things up.
Wait a minute.
Right now.
Randall Cobb.
I had an abundance of running backs, man.
Giovanni and who? Fitzgerald.
Larry Fitzgerald, Andre Roberts.
Action.
Oh yeah. I'm with that. Get them out my division.
We about to go on start.
I'm with that.
Yeah, that.
There we go. Welcome to another edition of the WCF Fantasy Football Show, the #1 fantasy football league, the #1 fantasy football show. Joining me today, as always,
I love butterbeans, baby.
we got the Eliminator back, and you back in first place, right? Back in first place, and finally, after 3 weeks of putting up down an average of 200 and some, finally kill everything. Gets the pie, and we welcome him to the show.
Man, you took it from me last week.
Yes, sir, I had to. I had to.
Well,
But kill everything. I done been in some leagues with you. We was in another league that I don't know. After you was commissioner, then they got rid of you as a commissioner. The league went down really quickly, so it's no longer here. But we got one of the better, probably the best player that league had. I know about your pedigree, but tell the people who don't know about Kill Everything a little bit about your fantasy football pedigree.
Man, been playing for 10 years. League was highly competitive that we were in. The entry fee was like $300, so we were playing for some serious money. So, hey, just serious into it, man. Been doing it for a while.
Yeah. Well, last week you beat up on Put It In My Pocket. Dude. He got some issues, I think, coming up, but you did get the pot. Also, last week we saw some Monday night. You know, it always come down to Monday night in this league, it seems. And Monday night, the Eliminators was able to knock off I Love Butterbeans. Le'Veon Bell, what can you say about
him? That's my guy. That's my guy, man.
Also, we saw the Perkinsons go down on Sunday night to shit. So, our division, which I still think is one of the tough divisions, but if you look at the records, it looks like it is one of the worst divisions in the league.
I'm gonna say this, and I've been wanting to say this. I voted for the random divisions. Now they always talking about his division was hard. I said let's do the random divisions. That way nobody can say anything about what's harder. It's just random. Yeah. That's what I want.
But when you're the champion, like I'm the champion, I felt like I won the championship too easy last year in the league. You won in this league, but last year I felt like I wanted a challenge. And I think I Love Butterbeans also wanted the challenge. He asked to be in my division.
Exactly. I requested to be in the champ division.
Well, now you ain't really playing like the champion this year. You ain't play like you have won the
championship. This year.
They ain't too good.
The record is the record, of course, but we seen how I've lost some of these games. Yeah. Cincinnati defense totally let me down this year. Colin Kaepernick, I don't know if I'm gonna get 20, 40, or 6. You know, and those things, because when San Francisco defense gets 0 last week against Denver, all I need is Colin Kaepernick to put up me 8 more points. Now, true enough, Anquan Bolden caught them 2 of those touchdowns. But these are the kind of things I'm dealing with. But I made a move this week.
Yeah.
I made a move with the head busters where I'm getting Randall Cobb and Terrence Williams for Giovanni Bernard, Larry Fitzgerald, and Andre Roberts. Now I was able to make the deal because I had an abundance of running backs. I want to try to play Bryce Brown and Tavares Cadet.
Okay.
And it's risky. It's risky, but I gotta shake things
Very
up.
risky. I wouldn't do it. But speaking on defenses, I would like for this to be on the record. You hear this from I Love Butterbean. Seattle Seahawks, no matter what round you took them in, so far is the worst pick in fantasy football. Cost me 3 wins already this year.
It's things like that can cause you a win. Now, you also made a trade this week. Somebody I never seen before in my life.
Yeah.
A defensive lineman, J.J. Watt,
Yeah.
gets traded for 2 pieces that put up big numbers last week, and Ben Tate and Doug Baldwin. I mean, what's your thinking when you come to make a deal like that?
I got the depth, so I'm willing to go ahead and do it. I know I gave up a lot. I gave up more than I think it's worth, but I want it. So, got the depth. Might as well do it.
Yeah, and me and you, go ahead.
I feel exactly the same way. I got plenty of depth, but for some reason, nobody want to make a deal with me. I'm trying to figure out why won't the league make a deal. Well, since you're here, we're gonna go over some rosters, and I guarantee you,
we're gonna do that.
And we weren't on the ones to make a deal this week. That also was a minor deal. It wasn't as big of a deal, but it was a deal.
Yeah.
And we have Cecil Shorts leaving Philly House, who's in trouble after this week. You might as well go and stick the knife in it. I know. What's the reasoning behind the Travis Kelce addition to your team?
Okay, so I'm looking ahead. I'm looking ahead at the 5 week. I'm gonna need a line. I'm gonna do a tight end for week 9.
Okay.
Piece of shot I don't need. I got him on the waiver wire to play him for a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He gonna get dropped. So if I can get Kelce for him, I'm gonna send him over and get Kelce. I like Kelce. I might end up trading the later one.
Well,
I'm gonna line Kelce.
well, it don't really matter what you did this week, which is why we gonna
got
kinda,
2 trades. I saw you got a trade between somebody else.
You got another trade out there? I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know about no other trade. But you made a trade though.
I plan on having one though.
Well, let's talk about your trade. The trade that you made will put it in my pocket. Tell us how that went down. That sounds like some backdoor action.
Put it in my pocket. Thank God that my phone broke Saturday night. If it wasn't for that, I promise you would not have gotten that trade. But even though you did, I'm cool with it. I proposed that trade to you on the Monday. I was cool with it all week till Sunday. Pull the trigger on Sunday before I can take it down.
Everybody knows.
Wait, what trade was that? I don't remember.
I gave him Jordan Bell and
Bell.
Owen Daniels, but I had already dropped on. He waiver wire material. So I gave him Jordan Bell, which I got him. I acquired him for nothing. I gave up Pittsburgh defense for Jordan Bell.
I gave it to him.
So to me, really, I didn't lose anything. And everybody who knows me knows Jason Witten always been my guy. I consider him solid. I was going for solid at the tight end. And Rike, you can attest to that. You already know. Witten is my guy. So
He put in my pocket is a big matchup just as far as I'm concerned, just for the simple just for the simple fact that you in my division, and also put it in my pocket is 5-2. I mean, guys got to start falling back to the middle of the pack, which is why I'm not even really worried about where I stand right now, because I got a really good shot. But when we're looking at the matchups, I really think that putting in my pocket got some concerns going forward based upon what he has in the bottom of Mike Evans.
Yeah, his flex is shaky.
That's a hard piece of trust. Now, he just traded for Joe Bell. Now, I like Joe Bell as a star running back, but I don't know if you can rely on him to reach his numbers, definitely a 15 week in, week out. Mm-hmm. On the other hand, you got a lot of issues with knowing who to play in your lineup. You just got too many.
Not this week. If you show the bench, Reggie Wayne, he hurt.
Yeah.
I just got rid of Odell Beckham on the bye.
Yeah.
Geno Smith, no, I'm not gonna play him.
Yeah, he shouldn't even be on anybody's team.
And I just picked up Moncrief, who I believe is a sleeper. I'm not gonna play him over anybody else.
Okay.
Watch it right there. But I know I'm not gonna say anything about this matchup. But every time I brag or think I'm gonna win, I see him win.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This matchup doesn't look like it's one-sided. It looks like it's gonna be very close when you coming down to. I mean, I like the Andrew
I hope I
Luck
win the money
against Pittsburgh, but then you gotta like Tom Brady against Chicago.
Yeah, it could go either way.
I mean,
it could go either way.
I will say one thing in my favor. I got a lot of home games versus you got a lot of away games.
How much does when you? Because I know you're a guy who looks at the matchups when you picking teams when you selecting your lineup. How much does the matchups and being home and be away affect who you decide to plug in from week to week?
It makes a little difference. It makes. I mean, you got to pick somebody who has a better matchup if they're even. But my philosophy is you always start your studs. So I'm gonna start the better player regardless.
Yeah.
Unless they're even, then I might make a decision. But more times than not, I'm gonna start the better player.
Another matchup we'll also have our eye on this weekend, and you will too, because I think Beautiful is in your division, and Beautiful is 5-2 and trying to put up with quite a battle with you. Beautiful and the Perkinsons, who's lost 4 straight. He started out 3-0. He's lost 4 straight, thank God. He has some issues. Vernon Davis is out. Reggie Bush is. You don't know what you're gonna get from Reggie Bush or Torrey Smith, for that matter, from week to week.
I tell you, the biggest thing for him has been Antonio Gates. Nobody would have ever guessed he would have had the year he's had.
Right about that.
Yeah.
I never guessed that.
I mean, Steve Smith has been big too.
That too, yeah. I could see that, but I couldn't see Gates. I mean, Steve Smith was motivated. Gates, he just came out of nowhere.
You know what? I wonder every week how is Beautiful getting wins. I mean, I'm looking at the lineup.
All that way more.
Jonathan Stewart, Clay Harbor, Justin Harmer, Andre Holmes.
Beat me. But it worked out because I stole a win from Gordon. So it all worked out. We
best players in the defense.
I got Gordon team this week, but before we get to being Gordon and our thing that's can pretty much put us back in the thick of things to take us further away out of King Quill this weekend, he made the big deal with you, so he got some pieces. He just bolstered his team, in my opinion.
Big time.
Especially for this week when he has the underdogs. That's our partner, our 4 underdogs.
Shout out.
He's like on 6.
He on 7 right now. He's on 7 right now. But this roster does not look like an 0-7 roster. You talking about Matt Ryan, Macklin, Foster, Jordan Reed, Lamar Miller. I mean, Sanu and Allen Robinson. There's some pieces there's some flex pieces, but
he need to come off Foster. He need to do something. At this point, he got to do something. This is desperation.
Yeah,
you got to make a move.
He been making moves. He acquired Foster for me.
I'm saying.
And Macklin.
I'm saying, but when you look at this roster looks a lot better than Beautiful's roster.
Yeah, I agree.
But sometimes the matchups just don't go your way.
Yeah, I play him sometimes.
There's a 5-2 team that scored 900 some points. There's a 5-2 team. I don't know which one it is. Might be put in my pocket. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, one of those two.
Like, yeah, come on, man. You 5-2, you scored 1,000.
Exactly. How is that possible? But once again, it's the matchup.
And it's the division.
We also got Fantasy King this week going against Headbusters, who just got me, and we made the trade. Randall Card won't be in his lineup. He'll have Giovanni Bernard. He'll have Larry Fitzgerald. He'll have Andre Roberts. See this, and the reason why he made this deal because Frank Gore is out on the bye. Also, you don't want to start Louis Murphy Jr. I mean, you don't want to. You want to drop him when you get an opportunity. So now he's gonna have Gio. He's gonna have Larry Fitzgerald. He's gonna have Andre Williams. That looks a lot better when you're talking about Fantasy King, who has won 2 straight. And he sent me a message because he was pissed after that Thursday stat correction.
Fantasy King, I got a message for you. Stop sending me that same trade. I'm not doing it. You know what I want. You know what I want. So,
you want what everybody wants. DeMarco Murray.
Yeah, but he got a nice team, and since he hit me up and told me he about to destroy the league because he pissed off, he's won 2 straight. I'm looking at his roster, and I just don't understand how is he. I mean, besides DeMarco Murray, of course he's a beast. Andre Ellington has been performing well, but Sankey, Kyrie Robinson this week, I don't. Jermaine Gresham to me is horrible.
His biggest problem is Calvin. Calvin's sitting on the bench. Yeah, he's gonna be on the bench for at least 2 more weeks.
Yeah.
By the time Calvin come back, his season gonna be over.
I mean, it could be a wrap.
So.
Another intriguing matchup this week is a pimp named Joe who sat in this seat a couple weeks ago at the point winner, and he got Sheed this week. Sheed and Lemonade is you know, they playing some real good fantasy football right now. Top that division that they in the 10 6-1 against a 5-2. Once again, we're talking about teams having to play each other. This is gonna draw guys back into the middle of the pack instead of being so far away. Very good matchup this week. Demaryius Thomas. I mean, oh my God.
Man, yeah, I'm loving that too.
I'm loving it. What I gotta give up to get my hands on Demaryius Thomas?
I got 3-for-1s around here, man.
I mean, this is a big piece, and he been carrying a pimp named Joe. But when you look at Matt Forte has been a beast all season. Brandon Cooks, Antonio Brown, we don't even have to mention him. I mean, he's a constant every week. This is one of those matchups, once again, that this could determine the pot this week. And I honestly think that she is ready to win a pot. I really think he's due to win the pot.
Not this week.
Well, I bet it's different.
Not this week, though.
It's my week, man. It's my week, man.
I don't know, man.
My guy gonna have to stand up.
Trying to go back to back. I'm on the roll right now.
I mean, you are on the roll right now. You put up down them 200 3 weeks in a row.
For those who don't know, and you know this,
Yeah.
they used to call me the regular season champ. Because I kill it in the regular season. Every year, I would finish with the most points. I'd be the number one team.
Yeah, you do.
And I'd get in the playoffs and I'd lose in the first round.
And you're done.
I was the regular season champ.
Yeah, I knocked you off 1 year in the playoffs.
Yeah, you knocked me. Yeah, and I won 2 titles in them 10 years. And all them points, all the regular season champs. So I'm killing in the regular season. I don't worry about that.
And that's what and a lot of these guys, I'm going to go ahead and say, a lot of these guys are afraid of kill everything. Not me. But a lot of guys, they've already wrapped the championship. Oh, kill everything. No, I'm trying to tell them the same thing. Come playoff time, this guy's Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning. I ain't gonna hold you up.
This guy's Peyton Manning.
Let the record go, man. Not me neither, man. I ain't scared. You can line up next week, man.
I ain't afraid of nobody, but
I ain't gonna hold you up, man.
So nice squad.
They got a real nice squad, and
from the rooter to the tutor.
Exactly. I expect him to be in the playoffs. He should be in the playoffs.
I mean, I'm gonna be in the playoffs.
Exactly. He's Peyton freaking Manning.
Yeah.
Come playoff time, the old players got to hit that week or else.
You telling the truth.
Yeah, and that's how it works. Last matchup we'll go over is one-man K. That's myself against Gordon's team. Now, Gordon's team started off slow, but he's 3-4. He's back in. Win this week. He's back at 500. He's back in the mix. I can't let that happen. I'm trembling. I'm not gonna lie. At 1-4, at 2-4, I was still. Now I'm a little bit like, I need to win that week. I had to shake things up.
2-5, man.
Yes, I'm 2-5. I just added Randall Cobb to go with Emmanuel Sanders and T.Y. Hilton. My plan is, out of those 3 players, 2 of them gonna hit big. I gotta win this week, and the way I'm looking at it, I'm not afraid of Benny Cunningham. I'm not afraid of Trent Richardson. I don't know who he's gonna throw in that Michael Crabtree on the bye spot. I'm not really that afraid of Russell Wilson against Carolina, even though that's a nice piece. He's better than my piece.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I like Ryan Tannehill for 1 week against Jacksonville. I gotta come off the snide this week, fellas.
You already off the snide.
I hope not. I'd like to see you 2-6, buddy.
Can everybody, at one point, man, they would say y'all ain't been with the weakest, man.
That's what they were saying. Now look at it.
And it's still the weakest.
I don't think it's the weakest.
The weakest to me, though.
I think we got 3 solid teams.
You just happen to have a 5-2 player in there.
Exactly.
That's under 1,000 points.
No,
I will say you got a good.
Actually, that was my mistake. She's not. Let's put it in my pocket when you talking about. They got them now.
I will admit that you have a good team, but other than your team, I really don't see anything in that division that gives me even a second glance.
Yeah, you know I mean, Sith Lords.
Yeah.
I say you ain't kill everything and head busters are solid in that division.
We don't want 3 out of the weeklies, right? We don't want 3 weeklies in this division.
Y'all have won 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You and head busters.
Okay, beautiful.
Perkins and myself have won a weekly out of my division.
Okay.
And then Eliminators won a weekly out of his division.
I'm coming back on.
Pimp named Joe has won a weekly out of his division. So your division and my division has had the most hot winners.
Okay.
But when we can clearly look at the points. You got somebody who got 779 points in your division.
Yeah, I mean he's bad.
Pathetic. Pretty much fact. Your division only one player has the head busters has over 1,000 points. is giving up over 1,000 points against them. Everybody else is giving up 1,000 points against them.
We have the only division with 1,000 across the board.
But once again, our divisions, we have to play another tough division. It's the matchup.
I think that third division is the weakest division. With Pocket and Joe, Gordon, underdogs. That's the weakest division.
Joe kill everything in my pocket.
Don't spam. The first division is the weakest.
No, you look at it though.
On paper, we've scored
the underdogs and going up.
That middle division not the weakest. These folks got 5-2 folks. Who is the weakest division? Look at this screen.
Yeah, looking at this screen, the top. Yeah, looking at this screen, the top. Yeah.
If you're looking at record, but if you're looking at what matters.
Your top team is the fourth best team. Your best team is still only the fourth best team in the league. It ain't even the best out of all the other division winners.
At the playoffs start today, it's one person coming out of the division.
And it's one person come out at the end.
Well, get what though? The playoffs don't start today.
The only reason to be one come out of the division now because of the division. One got to come out of every division.
And then your second place team is in 10th place.
Exactly.
The second place team is in 10th place.
It's going bad right now.
Yeah, that's
so how can y'all call another division weak?
We're going out points. We're going out competition. You have a true champion in our division. You have a defending champion in our division.
That's last year.
Right.
That's last year.
Hold on, let me point out another stat.
Yesterday news.
Let me point out a stat. In our division, not only are we all scored 1,000, we've been scored over 1,000 on us.
Yeah.
Only the second division is like that. You go down to this division, you got two guys that ain't nobody scoring on them. They should have good records. Look at the bottom division. 3 guys hadn't stopped between 7 games.
They playing easy games. They've been playing each other.
They haven't, but who fought that is? They fought. They set their line up every week. Set your line up.
And that's all you can do.
Lineup don't have anything to do with it. Out of 7
yes, they do. They got something to do with it. I'm gonna tell you why I got something to do with it. I'm gonna tell you why I got something to do with it. Because if you don't plug the right player like you last week, you plug your boy, what his name is?
All my players right players.
You plug Beckham in, you plug Bradshaw in. We got a different game.
Exactly.
So that's what you got to set your lineup right.
That would have won the game.
Well, we got 6 more weeks for everybody to set their lineup right and get this thing, where it need to be headed into the playoffs. Kill everything. I really glad you came to the show.
I appreciate you.
I gotta make sure. Tell us a little bit about ATL Remix before you go. I gotta make sure I get on that show and plug.
Yeah, man. Hey, actually, man, make sure y'all check us out. We on the air every Friday night from midnight to 6. It's a group of us. 4 of us that hold it down. Me, Big D, DJ Yogi, and Brittany. We're on 89.3 FM, which is here in Atlanta. Stations over near downtown. We've been doing it for about 12 years now. So we holding it down on Friday night, playing music. We got DJ in there spinning. We talk sports, talk entertainment. Just have a good time. So every Friday night, if you out or you up early, more than likely you out late. Just make sure you turn on 89.3. And if you can't remember the station, just go to the left till you hear some hip hop.
Folks, shout out to 89.3.
Till next time, this has been the WCF. Set your line up.